right now you are in the US. You walk into the convenience store and you will see your favorite chips, BBQ flavor or soft cream. After you travel to Japan, you also walk into the convenience store, but you will see some flavor you never seen before, like seaweed or shrimps. What does it happen? It is a random choice? No, it is a marketing strategy called localization marketing. And that's what I want to talk about today. So this is my overview. First, I will introduction what is the localization marketing, and second, I will explain why it is important in a global way. And then I will still the process of it, and give a real example, and then give a conclusion. So, what is the localization marketing? In shorter words, it's a way to adjust the messaging, content, and language to fill in the local culture. A real example is the McDonald's. McDonald's in every country you can see it, but every country has their own product. For example, like Taiwan, we have the rice burger, but in India, they will avoid the beef and have the vegetarian burger. And what is the conception of it? It needs to balance the global brand with the local culture. That's because every country has their local culture. If we forget to change our brand product, it will let the local people feel that distant or disrespectful. That's we always say we need to see global and local. We need to have a global vision, know the big picture of our brand, and then add local. Communicate in a way to fit in the local people's life. Why is localization marketing is important? We have four benefits. First, we need to build an emotional connection. When local people feel the brand and their culture, their emotion attract it. And second, increase brand trust. The customer will prefer the brand is to try to understand their culture. They don't want to copy paste the company can. And third, overcome cultural barriers. Because of the culture difference, we cannot always translate everything well. So we need to know the culture and translate the word to fit in the local people's daily lives. And fourth, it has customer engagement. Because of the people like only know about some local influencer and some slogan and the vegetable. When you saw in the ad, it will boost their participation. And it is the process. First, we need to research. We need to identify the customer group and select the target market and position our brand. And second, plan. We need to make a plan. First, we can create a product that target audience are interested in, and then adjust the price to match in the local income, and know which distribution channel that our customer use the most. And final, promotion. We use some promotion to improve our sales. And the step 3, localize. We need to adjust the language and the message to make sure our slogan is to fit in the local culture and it will be rude for the local people. And it's used in the real life. We need to collect the data and some feedback to next time. So we need to improve our plan. Some problem when we do, we will discover that it is hard to do it, and we need to know some feedback from the customer and know where we can be better, and then apply in the next time marketing. And the real example, Netflix is a very famous platform. In Korea, they have a drama called Squid Game. It includes the Korean culture and use some unique game to let the global popularity interesting it. And in Japan, it created at least in the borderland. It shows the Japanese urban culture and use some Japanese style like humor and the visual to let the international people and local people like it. And this is my conclusion. Localization marketing is to understand the step and comment in every country, in every marketing. It is the bridge between the global brand and the local culture. A successful brand is not only to selling their product, they also know how to use their story and emotion to attract people. So that we always say think global and local. We need to, this is a very important point in the marketing. Thank you.